What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love P Valley, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now, today we're going to be talking about P Valley Season 1, Episode 7. This is the recap. Now, down below, you guys let me know, what did you think about the latest episode of P Valley? I'm going to be breaking it down to you guys. I'm going to try my best to go over all the key facts. Now, if I miss anything, you guys let me know down below. This episode, in my personal opinion, I felt like it was a good episode, and it did a good job at building things up for episode 8, the season finale next week. So let's go over it. Let's just focus on those key points in this episode. So we begin the episode off with a flashback. Now we see Montavious and as well as Autumn Night, and it seems like it's a flashback to when things were good. It seems like things were good once in Autumn's life. Haley, should we say. But it seems like things were good at a time, but we know it didn't end that way. Bad things started to happen. And then all of a sudden, we see your girl, Autumn Night. She wakes up and she realizes that that was just a dream. You know what I'm saying? What we've learned is that she's, she really misses her daughter. Put it like this. She misses how things probably were when things was good. And she probably just wishes she had her baby back. But she doesn't, because we know it was a flood. Bad things happen. And of course, she didn't have the best relationship with Montavious. She's watching outside. She's seeing other kids out there. And she's just wishing and just hoping that she could have another opportunity, or at least go back in time to relive those moments. Then we get to your boy, Uncle Cliff. Now, Uncle Cliff, he's meeting up with Patrice because they are trying to pretty much put this petition thing together. The whole game plan is to get the whole church, to get everybody to get involved, to pretty much get this petition together so they can stop this casino, because no one really knows for real. So this is the game plan. He has to remind Patrice, like, look, I bailed you out. I got you out. Now you have to do your part. And after this, you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? So after this little, this business move right here, they don't know each other anymore. You know what I'm saying? He's just using her to, get the people to pretty much be aware on what's going on with this casino, which is a very smart move in my opinion. Then we get to the Cow brothers, and they're very upset because it's new details, it's new terms. Now remember, they believe that it was supposed to be a buyout or whatever. They wanted to own this land, but in this new agreement, it's leased out because your boy Andre, he worked some things up. And of course, he got Corbin's signature on this as well. They are very pissed off because it's leased. Now, the Cow brothers tell Mayor Ruffin, like, look, after this is all over, we done with you. We want to make sure you get out of your position because you promised us the original deal. So, of course, Mayor Ruffin he's very pissed off at Andre because he's like, look, how did you let this happen? You know what I'm saying? And I did a lot of stuff for you in the first place. Like, you just slipping up. You know what I'm saying? I helped pay for your school. I did all this stuff for you. You need to show more respect. And he's pretty much saying that he's did more for this community than anything, whereas Andre believes what he is doing more for the community. At the end of the day, Mayor Ruffin, he doesn't want no lashback from anybody, and it's not looking too good for him. His main thing is just getting this deal to go through, you know what I'm saying, and trying to hurry up. But Eloise comes in and she gives them some bad news. She said, well, we can't put this deal through, not just yet, because as you can see on the news, you see Patrice, you see Uncle Cliff. They got the people aware now. The people did not know about this casino at all. And of course, they are pissed off at Mayor Ruffin. And now he's going to get a lot of hate coming his way. And now he's really upset because he's like, man, only if you could have got this deal to go through sooner. Now, of course, Mercedes, she sees it as well. She's pissed off because she's like, why is her mother working with Uncle Cliff, and why didn't Uncle Cliff tell her about this? So of course she is upset and she wants to address this because the last place she saw her mom was in jail, and her mom took that 20 grand from her. So of course she doesn't want anything to do with her mother, and she doesn't want Uncle Cliff working with her mother as well. Mercedes was definitely pissed off in this episode, but at the end of the day, it's all to save Pynk. At the end of the day, that's all it is. Now, Uncle Cliff, he goes and he talks to Corbin, and he's trying to get his perspective on what's going on. Uncle Cliff just wants his cut at the end of the day, but Corbin lets him know, like, look, the plan was not to even have you included in this. Like, why would we give you a cut on anything if, you know what I'm saying, this land was going to be ours in the first place? Makes Uncle Cliff very pissed off. Now, Corbin don't get his ass beat. Look at him. He got beat down because he signed the deal. His brothers were very pissed off. They beat him down. But Uncle Cliff lets him know, like, look, if you think you're going to pretty much go out here and do what you think you're going to do, you're going to have problems with me. I will let people know that you was all up in Club Pynk doing all types of illegal stuff. And, you know what I'm saying, pretty much Uncle Cliff is pretty much just pissed off at Corbin. They didn't end this episode in the best term, on the best terms at least. Not how it started off midway through the season. They don't have a good relationship as of right now. Your boy Little Murder, he's losing his confidence. He ain't himself right now. He has to perform tonight. And he needs some type of boost. Now, Miss Mississippi, she notices this. She's like, you ain't yourself. You ain't sounding right. It seems like you kind of scared for real. And we need to get you hyped. We need to get you confident. So she got your boy Little Murder. She took him back to the, what is this, the champagne room or whatever. Dude ain't had no clothes on at all. And she's like, look, you need to just wrap this out. You know what I'm saying? Pour your heart out. Look at me. You know what I'm saying? And he pretty much just starts spitting. He starts feeling himself. He got real hype. He thinks he's going to kill it at his, I guess his performance at Club Pynk, which he's very, very nervous to do, but he needs to get confident. And he left confident at least at the end of this scene with Miss Mississippi. Now, the sheriff, he has to go and talk to Uncle Cliff and let him know, like, look, I can't be working with you like that no more. The mayor is very pissed off and he wants this to be pretty much shut down, and that none of these girls need to be 100% nude, which pisses off Uncle Cliff. Uncle Cliff is like, all right, you can go ahead and just bounce, you know what I'm saying? Because he's like, everybody is against them and he ain't having it. Now, the sheriff, he is leaving, but then the sheriff sees Autumn Night. And of course, the sheriff has the picture of Haley, of course, and he notices like, this girl looks very familiar. She looks just like this girl on this picture. This dude must got great eyesight. I mean, because Haley's picture it looks a lot different to me on the actual flyer compared to her now. I mean, yeah, the face does, but for him to notice this from that distance, I'm like, okay, he notices. Okay, now we know who told Montavious. It wasn't Maine, it was him. We know Maine ain't no snitch. So, of course, this is the guy that told Montavious that information. Now, Uncle Cliff, he's having a conversation with Mercedes. And, of course, she is pissed off that, Uncle Cliff is working with her mom. But remember, it is just business. Uncle Cliff is telling her, look, you need to be here for the final night. I need, my OG here. And, of course, Mercedes, she's kind of like, nah, you got Miss Mississippi and stuff like that. But Uncle Cliff ain't trying to hear that. He's like, look, you got to be here for these girls. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that I did for you, I need you. So, of course, your girl, Mercedes, is going to step up to the plate. She's going to come back for one final night. And she goes in the back and she's telling all the girls, like, it ain't just my final night. It's your final night as well. You know what I'm saying? Because this is it. The Pynk is about to go up on the auction board in one day, so it's pretty much over for everybody now. Mercedes, she goes back and she has a conversation with your girl Autumn Night. They pretty much have a business transaction. Autumn Night gives her $10K plus another $10K, so now she has the money for her business. Mercedes, of course, says, you didn't have to do this for me, I didn't need this. But Autumn Night is like, look, take it. You need to take this and do what you have dreamed of doing, of course. Now, your boy Mayor Ruffin is pissed off. They pretty much tore his park up, pretty much calling him a fraud. He pretty much went behind everybody's back and made this deal. They didn't know nothing about this casino. The city is very upset with him. Now, of course, he takes it out on Andre. He tells Andre, once this is all over, he doesn't want anything to do with him at all. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much they are through. He doesn't want a relationship with his godson. He's very pissed off that this is pretty much coming to an end. It's not looking too good for your boy Mayor Ruffin right now. And hey, you can't blame Andre. He had to do what he had to do to make sure he had the best deal for himself. Now, Uncle Cliff, he's giving out a great speech because he's trying to pretty much tell everybody, look, we about to go out here tonight and then go to a funeral later because Club Pynk is pretty much over. But at least this last night, we got to kill it. Now, Gidget crying and stuff like that, Uncle Cliff ain't trying to hear that. He's like, look, we got to step up to the plate. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a buku type people out here tonight, and we got to go out there and kill it. The girls, they pretty much come together. Miss Mississippi ain't even tripping that Mercedes is back. She's cool with it. And, they all pretty much are just getting ready and prepared for the night. They promoting. They trying to just get ready because this is about to be a hell of a night. Trust me. This night is so big, they had to split it up in 2 episodes. The season finale is going to be in the same night as well. So everybody just pretty much prepared for a great night of money making. Now, hopefully when it's all said and done, Club Pynk can be saved. But as of right now, it's not looking like that. So the girls is pretty much just prepared. Of course, Mercedes, she's killing it with another banging outfit. And of course, the girls are very happy that she's there. And it seems like old times for a little bit, right? Now, your boy Little Murder, once again, he's trying to take Uncle Cliff on an adventure. And this time it's at night. He got the car all ducked off, got lights all in it and stuff, trying to take the stress off Uncle Cliff. And once again, they having a very intimate moment and a very physical moment as well. This relationship are definitely going to get out. We know it's going to get out eventually to everybody. It's not just going to be a couple people knowing about this. And Uncle Cliff, deep down inside, he knows this is going to happen. He knows that this will get out. Someone will find out the truth. And once everybody knows the truth, it's not going to look too good for your boy Little Murder. We're going to see exactly how it all plays out in the season finale. But we will talk about that more in this episode. Now, of course, Miss Mississippi, you already know she ain't feeling too good. She got bruises and stuff on her. Her confidence level ain't that high. She doesn't have a lot of courage right now. And then, of course, Diamond is there like always to give her good advice, to help her, push her to the next level. And he does it once again. Now, he gives Miss Mississippi this necklace that represents courage that he got while serving for the country from one of his friends. And she's like, okay, I got courage now. No, she was pretty much just happy that he would even give this to her. This was a scene right here because I know everybody was like, man, these two finally about to hook up. At least get a kiss or something. I mean, you can feel this moment. And I was kind of happy for Miss Mississippi and Diamond because they got a real strong connection, in my personal opinion. And then your girl Gidget comes out of nowhere and she ruins the moment. I'm like, damn, like really? Gidget, come on. She's pissed off that her boyfriend ain't coming and stuff, talking about she's sexually frustrated and all this. I'm like, really? You just messed up the moment, Gidget. Why? And then your boy Diamond ended up leaving. But you can tell that Miss Mississippi, she really likes Diamond. But with Derek around, it's kind of hard to have that relationship. And that's a chapter that she has to close. And it's going to be very difficult for her to do that. And speaking of Derek, Derek pops up. And he's like, what's up, Diamond? Like he was going to be able to just get right in. Diamond's like, dude, you can go into the back. Like, you don't even know me like that. Like, hop to the back. You want to beat on girls and all that. You think we cool? No. And in the same line, we see Montavious. We see Andre as well. Montavious came in with these. I think he had a knife on him. And this dude came in there ready for war. Like, damn, dude. Okay. All for Autumn Night. All right. Your boy Andre is forced to sign the petition in order to get in because Uncle Cliff is not going to allow him to come in without signing the petition. So it's very funny to see this happen. Now, of course, Autumn Night did hit him up and tell him to come to the club. Now, Woody pops up. He's looking for Little Murder. He's like, where is this dude at? And then he sees him. Like I told you guys, he will eventually get caught hanging around Uncle Cliff. And he sees him. He's like, okay, now I know what this dude doing. He told me it was a one-time thing, but apparently it's not. It's definitely a little bit more serious between the two, and he will approach your boy Little Murder later on in the episode. Now we back to your boy Derek. Now Derek and Gidget are having a hell of a conversation because, Gidget is calling him now calling him out pretty much for what he's been doing. And he makes Gidget feel horrible, calling her trailer park trash, dogging out her mom, dogging out where she lives, pretty much just embarrasses her. This dude needs to be beat. Someone needs to handle this dude. I think Diamond will in this next episode, but something very serious is going to happen down the line between Derek, Diamond, and Miss Mississippi. Now, your boy Andre pops up, and you see your girl out on night. She's like, okay, he's here. You know what I'm saying? She sent in a message earlier talking about one last dance. And of course, Andre is there. But Andre, at this moment right here, this is where you turn off your phone. This is the last dance. And I ain't talking about Michael Jordan. You don't want to have your cell phone on, no distractions at all. Autumn Night is in the zone, and she's trying to lay it down on your boy. I'm talking about this scene was, this was the scene right here. If I was Andre and I was acting out this scene, look, I would have kept messing up. Say, hey, we got to redo this. We got to redo this scene over and over and over because, man, ain't no way I would have never wanted this to end. Now, your girl Autumn Night is throwing it on him, but this dude's phone just keep going off. She done took everything off. It's about to go down, right? But his phone keep ringing. Like, dude, after the first time, why didn't you just cut it off? But you kept letting it ring. Autumn Night, like, go ahead, answer it. Made him answer the phone there. And, of course, this is his wife. And, of course, he has to go. Like, really? You just messed up. Like I said, if I was Andre, if I was acting out this scene right here, man, this is a scene. I would have just kept messing up. Like, hey, we got to do this over. Can we redo this over and over and over? Trust me, I would have kept doing it over. But he slipped up, in my personal opinion. Now, your boy Little Murder, he's approached by Woody. And he's like, look, dude, let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? You really like Uncle Cliff. But that's you. You know what I'm saying? That could never be me. At the end of the day, we got to get this money. Everybody can't know about this because if everyone finds out about this, this is not going to be good for business. He's all about making this money. He does not want Little Murder to mess this up. He feels like if everyone finds out about this relationship, financially, it can mess things up for Little Murder. So, man, trust and believe that this will get out to everybody. It's not going to be too good when it does. Now, Andre, of course, he has to go meet up with his wife because she comes into the town unexpected. And she's like, where have you been? I've been calling you and this and that. Well, Andre, he takes his frustrations out on her, ends up clapping her cheeks. I mean, she got a little freak in her. She wasn't playing. And really, your boy Andre wasn't playing. He probably was fantasizing and wishing that was Autumn Night where you had your chance. All you had to do is turn off your phone. And then she's like, you missed me, didn't you? He didn't even say nothing. He was like, look, I got to go take a shower. Pretty much just play her, got some, and then bounced. Man, I know your boy Andre is feeling it, man. Now, Montavious and your girl Mercedes. Mercedes just trying to give him a dance, but he ain't trying to have it. He's like, nah, I'm cool. I want Autumn Night. And you already know Mercedes like, okay, let's get this money because apparently this dude has a lot of it. She goes and gets Autumn Night. Autumn Night walks up and you can see the look on her face that it was a mistake. You can see a look on her face. It's pretty much looking like she saw a ghost, right? And I ain't talking about Jane St. Patrick. She was like, oh, okay. But she couldn't really say nothing because this dude is crazy. And your girl Mercedes knew something was up because she's like, man, why was she looking like that? You know what I'm saying? So she got her eyes on Autumn Night. We know she's going to go in there and confront Montavious in this next episode. But I'm glad Mercedes did not keep her eyes off. And we get to the end of the episode. Little Murder, he's pretty much trying to pump himself up, getting ready for his first performance at Club Pynk. This is it. They've been hyping it up. It's all over outside. Little Murder is going to be performing. There's a lot of people there. And now it's a moment of truth. What is he going to do? Will he step up? Will he rise to the occasion? Or will he slip up? I think he's going to shut it down, of course. But I think a lot of bad things are going to happen in this next episode. This episode was very good. And it was a great filler episode because it's really, it built up. Once you look at the time, you're like, man, this episode is about to end. It's almost over, but it's so much more to be talked about. It's so much more to be seen, right? Autumn Night, she goes in the back with Montavious, And Montavious is like, okay, let's talk. Your girl Out of Night is like, man, I shot you. She knew deep down inside this man wasn't dead. If you guys don't remember, she called FEMA asking about him, and she got no information, no confirmation that he was gone. But deep down inside, she knew. Now, Montavious is like, I've been looking for you everywhere, and I found you. But where's my money? So he wants all that money. She been taking all this money out the account. You know, it made it easier for her to be found because the way she did it. So Montavious is able to track her down. Out on night, she's looking like she saw a ghost. What will she do? How will she get out of this? I'm going to tell you right now. Mercedes, she will be the one that helps Out on night. The question is, it's going to be who is going to survive this? Now, we will be breaking down the episode 8 season finale trailer tomorrow morning. So you guys be looking out for that. Prepare for that. I'm going to drop it tomorrow morning for you guys because it's about to go down. I'm going to tell you right now, all the girls was dressed in black like a funeral. Something bad is going to happen, right? It's whether they're going to a funeral or everybody's just dressed up because it's the funeral of Club Pynk. But the way it's looking set up, it seems like something very bad happened. And I know between Derek, Miss Mississippi, and between Out on Night, Mercedes, and Montavious, it's about to be fireworks, y'all. And also your boy Diamond is involved in this as well. So you guys let me know what you think is going to happen. The season finale will be airing next week. It's going to be a hell of a week, man. A hell of a week. The season finale of P-Valley Season 1 will be airing, as well as Power Book 2 Ghost, the series premiere for that. So you guys get ready. I'm going to drop a lot of content this week, get you guys ready for what's to come next. But thank you once again for all the support and all the love, and I will continue to bring you more P-Valley content in the future. But let me get on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.